Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. The infinite loop. Okay. Good evening. This is my coding sesh. This is my second day working on... Let me take this out for a second. This is my second day working on my operating system that I'm building from scratch, but getting guidance on how to do, so that I can move forward in my project creation and all kind of other endeavors. But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited about this. I kind of have the itis because I ate too much, so I'm kind of full. I have my chat right here, so if you want to chat, just start typing and I will see it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have my earbuds in and I'm gonna be listening to this and hacking away at this. For those who have never tuned in to this, I am new to the x86 programming assembly language, which is talking to machines, machine language. I learned it in college, but I don't know. Actually doing something beyond just like learning it, but like applying the knowledge and like getting used to it, like with a project like this, it's totally different. So that's what I'm doing. And yeah. So feel free to talk about tech and science and computer science. I love computer science. And you know, all things related. I don't know if that's too bright, so it is what it is. Oops. How do you comment out? I want to comment out. Oh. Oh, it's sorry. Or pound. Why is it not working? I need to comment out so I know like what this is doing later. Whatever. Fine. What was I gonna write? I guess I'll just comment out in my server. There's gotta be a faster way to do that. before I do that. Okay. So after all of the padding of the did you Okay. Hi, BB. Hello. How are you? Sorry, I'm just got both my ears in. Right now I'm documenting some my progress on this, and so that I make sure that I am understanding this. And right now I'm writing this is for the purpose of not putting each character in the register individually. I'm good. I'm doing my project. How are you? Oh, I'm blessed. I'm actually pretty excited about doing this. Because it's just helping me get closer to my goals. So that's awesome that you're working on your project. That's awesome. Putting each character in the register individually, rather making a string of characters to load as the printed message to the screen from the BIOS. Okay. Okay, test string. Declare bytes after tab. Yeah. Declare bytes is a test string. Oops. Oh, I gotta actually add that in there. To stop it from going further than Ugh, I knew it. Why didn't you just do that? Right, because that is the end for the padding of the thingamathing. I need to move something into the BP register. And set 0x7c00, which is basically the beginning. Wait, 7c. Which I learned about that. BB says, how's your Christmas? My Christmas was wonderful. I made, let's see, cupcakes because my daughter's birthday is on Christmas, and so it was like Christmas birthday combination day, and just lots of presents and lots of playing and toys and and candy. Oh Lord, and sugar rush from the cupcakes, and just like it was cool. Let's see. How was yours? BB says, oh cool. How was yours, BB? It was good. Cooking, eating. Nice. That's awesome. Super, super rad. Food is good. I ate way too much food tonight. Like, before this stream, I'm just like sitting here with the itis. Just like, ate too much food. I haven't done that for a long time. Now to build the function. Your friend's birthday is on the 25th too? That's awesome. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. Whoa. And I'm just like thinking like, man, to have a birthday and share that with a holiday where it's like, yeah. So I made like a special tree for my daughter and like made everything very like not Christmas like for like the decorations and like all that stuff, so it could be like extremely separate, like extremely different. But only like that it's a Christmas tree, but it's all birthday colors, so that it's like special. And then like as she gets older and as I have room, I just like make it bigger and more colorful, because it's just like, man, sharing birthday with a holiday is just like a little bit not fair. Special day on another special, but that's what most people do, and I feel like it makes it to where like she would miss out on celebrating it on the birthday. The day is the specialness, in my opinion, so I wanted to make sure that like, yeah, I don't know. I know. Maybe when she's older, then she can decide, right? Like, would you rather, you know, celebrate your day on like a completely different day, you know? And that's really hard too, because the whole month of December is like, people are busy or they're gone, you know, on vacation or something, like, or they used up all their money for their own family, so they don't have extra for like other people's birthdays. Like, so December is just, and both my kids their birthdays are in December. Like, so I'll just focus on the days then. When she's older, she can just tell me like what she wants to do. Let's move it to the view. I guess "oh cool" is a way to describe that in some ways, yeah. Yeah, they're both in December, so and actually like my cat also birthday in December, so everyone is in December in my little family unit except for me. I guess I'm not part of the cool December kids club. But I get to celebrate Christmas in December, so kinda. Oh, okay, so move the string. Into the register. Okay, center beam, move, X, test string. Right, that's it, anything else? And then after that, call print. Oh my lord, I'm like programming it in here and like not in here. I got like program it in both places. Okay, so that means we're gonna be pointing it at that. And then move to this register the test string. Okay. The address of the label, actually. All right. Into the BX register. Right. Okay. Fun times. Ten. Oh. Wait. Sorry. We're doing that on the... Okay, so... Assembly language like MOV are the commands. Yeah. MOV like move something into a register. Yeah, like move. Like that. in the world is that? Oh, I need that. Like, move this value into the BP register. Okay. Yeah. BP is register, right. There's like different registers. There's like BP, there's like BX, which looks like BX could also be like the what was it just saying? An index. It could be an index, so right. And move into the AH register the value the upper A register value of 0 x 0 e. So like move 0. Was that under the print string or call? Print string. And tab. Print string and tab. I'm going to understand x86. I'm going to. And when I do, it's game over. It will be exactly where I want to be. And then move to the lower part of A. Which is test string address, which is this. Which is the address test string, which has a value of the string itself. I'm like writing notes for myself just in case myself doesn't remember, so then it's like I speak or I like write the way that I like to talk to myself. Or the way that I like to read my own writing. So then I'm like, oh, I understand what that means. So like I'm writing it. Like even though I'm learning it and I'm programming it, like I'm learning it, I'm programming it, and I'm writing it to myself so that myself can do this again and understand it and maybe even make it better. So I'm like doing 3 things at the same time. Because that's what I do, right? Like, that's what I do. I like, learn new things, and then I'm like, it could be faster. It could be better. It could be more streamlined, you know? So, like, that's what I do with everything, like, ever. Like, if I ever learn anything, like, I learned how to make cupcakes, I learned how to make them exactly how I want them. And I love them, and everybody loves them. So, same thing with, like, learn how to file. Like, back in the day, you know, when people use paper. I would learn how to file, and then I would learn how to do it better, faster, smoother, more streamlined. That's what I do. So now I'm like learning this so that I can learn how to do it better. Like multi-thread. Yeah, multi-threading. Yeah, I'm a multi-core processor, right? Like. Wait, why didn't you put that? And then call the interrupt of actually printing to the screen, right? All right. Save that. And then compile it. Then run it through an emulator box. See if it works. Dang it! Didn't work. I studied 8086 Intel architecture, so that time we did some like assembly commands. That's rad. That's cool. I've created a bootloader so that it runs from like the BIOS, and then like I'm learning how to program within that, so then it's like it's calling the BIOS to do the things. And I mean, I just want to get really, really, like, familiar with how this functions, like, better and better and better. Okay. What am I... No, not mini player. Jump. Print string. Like movie. Okay, so put that in to that register and then point at that register. This to here. To this register. And then call this. And then this is this. Return. That's what mine looks like, right? Make sure I spelled everything right. Okay, I'm gonna try to compile it and see if it works. Crap, it's not creating. Callie B writes, I remember why I'm learning to code now. All thanks to you. To me, I'm a noob. I mean, okay, so like my personal opinion, it's just a good idea. Like, most likely everyone's gonna have to learn how to. And in fact, probably the people that don't learn it are gonna have a hard time. Or get left behind or something, so, might as well. Might as well. Oh, Kelly B, you're so sweet. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, so I wrote this out, I saved it, now compile it. Where's my FLP? I've been coding all day. That's freaking sweet. What language are you doing? Why is it not running this? Zero errors. Python. That is a great language. I mean, like, seriously? Like, it's so... It's just so easy to freaking, like, understand and just, like, move smoothly through everything. This is not... This is not like that. It's, like, totally different. Like, you have to think completely different. Me too. Python? Man. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, it's like you learn assembly, right? And then you create an operating system. And then the operating system is kind of like the foundation, or like the cement, right? And then you create like the kernel. You create the whole operating system. It's like the cement and then like the structure. And then you can use other programming languages and then like build stuff on the inside. Or like even if it's just cement, then you can build stuff on it, but it has to be an actual foundation, you know, like, and most people, like programmers and stuff, like, there's already an operating system on their computer, there's already an operating system on their phone, there's already an operating system that exists, and then like they can use software to build other stuff, and then it dances around on there, like, just like if you have a foundation, then like you can build stuff and people can dance and everything, everybody can have a good time, right? But if there isn't anything there, then you can't do that, right? Well, I'm trying to build the anything there, right? Because I want to. I want to build my own anything there. So then whatever's built on that, you know, you can leave your friends behind? No, more like, I don't want to talk about it, but I leave corruption behind. And corruption has multiple meanings, because in computer programming, you don't want corrupt files, right? You don't want corrupt code. But because friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, but basically leave corruption behind and have just like a way better platform for others to create on, you know? The world deserves it. Humanity deserves it. I don't understand what I did wrong in the code. I am incorruptible. That is, that's good. That's good. That's wonderful. But unfortunately, even if you're incorruptible, even when you're using the Python IDE, okay, in order to create and in order to actually code and run the code in like a Python software program, that is sitting on top of an operating system. So, but if the operating system is corrupt, and then if the operating system that's corrupt eventually goes down, then everything that's on top of it also goes down. So there has to be something else that, like, oh, just in case this corrupt foundation goes to crap, I'm gonna go ahead and take my valuables and I'm gonna go put them over here, right? So then, if this crumbles because it's corrupt, there's already somewhere else to go. That's kind of that's how I think. That's how I think about makeup. That's how I think about makeup, because it's like, I don't want to become dependent on something that could disappear. You know, like, oh, I love this brand of something and I love it and it's perfect and it makes me look amazing, and then something happens because of something that's a corrupted file, and then there goes the entire product, gone. It's like, but that was how I made my face. That's how I made myself beautiful. What's gonna happen to me now, you know? So then I'm like, I'm relying on nothing that can disappear. I'll rely on nature itself. So I use you know, like, what are they? Essential oils, which are plants that I could grow in my own garden and, you know, make into my own oil and put on my skin. And it's like, there. Now I'm relying, my beauty is completely reliant on something that won't disappear, which is nature. Because if it disappears, I'm going to disappear, so then who cares? So that's just kind of how I think about pretty much everything. All the time. So then, like, when I realized that, I was like, well, me, it's time to get used to looking at you. Like, yeah. All right. So it took a few years for me to be okay with, like, looking in the mirror, because I'm like, like, I didn't know, I wasn't used to seeing that face, right? And so then I got used to actually seeing my own face, and I got used to like, loving my own face. And now, like, I've tried to, like, I was hanging out with somebody or whatever, and I tried to put, like, eyeliner on and then, like mascara, and I was like, ugh, like, I'm like, this isn't me. This isn't me. And so now I'm really sensitive to, like, changing my face, you know, because, like, now I know what I look like. So then I'm like, all right, it's good. Just gonna stick with this, you know? I don't need to put anything extra on. But, like for Super Buddies, I put a mask on, so it covers my face. I've always wanted to wear makeup. It's fun. I mean, like, I remember it being fun, but I did, like, weird stuff. Like, I made myself, like, look like a different being. Like, you know, like that I wasn't even human, you know? I did it all the time. Because I'm like, it's just like painting on your face. Like, it did, like, look like a cat, look like an alien, look like a marionette, you know? look like a queen from a different era, like, you know, a vampire queen, like, I can't even tell you how many times people are like, dude, it's not Halloween anymore. But I'm like, every day is an opportunity to literally do whatever I want. As long as I'm not hurting anybody, right? Like, I could do whatever I want. I could look however I want. Like, this is my day. Like, every day. Like, it's my day. I can do what I want. Like, today, I want to just be all black. Yeah. I'm like, a Morticia in some distant universe. I'm gonna be inspired by you today. I am Sleepy. Morticia! Look like a snack because Python, get it? Yeah. See, that's why I think makeup is fun. But I don't know. Okay, I did the code exactly the same, and I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong for it not to load the same. Test string. Test string. the AL register. I don't really understand why I had to put it in the box. Not the box emulator, but like... Sorry, Callie. Callie B writes, "Ha! You're speaking my language. I always wanted to wear makeup." I'm always the baby of the group. I'm incorruptible. I'm like... It's so weird. I don't know. I wish I could be the baby of the group. I'm like the, I don't know. Naive one, right? But also the extremely, like, responsible one. Like, literally, I sometimes when I try to describe myself, it's like this one person that I knew, this acquaintance or whatever, like, I don't even know, somewhere, and someone asked that person, like, so what is she like? And the response was, she's like a 5-year-old and a military commander at the same time. They're like, what? I'm like, that's actually, yeah, kind of. Because it kind of is like that, so I don't know. Been called naive too many times. Like, how can I be naive? I don't understand. That's not possible. But I guess, it's the dichotomy. It's the, I was the one in the group that refused to drink alcohol because meds today. Right. Yeah, I didn't drink alcohol till much later. It wasn't methane. Okay, my code looks exactly like that. I was able to compile it. I don't know if it's like, okay, wait, is it the compiler? I even saved it, like the updates, like compile. Why is my batch file not compiling? My batch file is not compiling? Why? Seriously? Did this just like, it did it in this one but not in that one? I'm gonna go ahead and put it over here. Then I'm gonna run box. I don't know what's going on. I made two just in case. I made two compiler, like two compiler files just in case. And so I'm gonna see if this was gonna actually run. Like, I don't know. I got called the adult of the group. The slander. Oh my god, I know when my code looks exactly like the solution. I'm like, why? Is that what's going on? Like, right? Crap! Okay, no. Ah! Alright. I did something wrong. This is not fair. It's not how things are supposed to work. Right? I got the bootloader ASM, and my batch file is totally fine, which turns the ASM, which is binary, into the FLP, right? The output is a floppy. And it... Error, comma, colon, or end of the line expected after operand. I don't understand. Now it's a problem with my compiler. I don't know. Did I create it all over again? See, this is why I did create that file. I created the text file. This is the text file. And then I save this file. I'm gonna delete this one. Then I save this file as ASM, all files, and then you write .bat, making it a batch file. Save. Then you run the batch file, and it should make the FLP, and it's not. What am I doing wrong? I don't know. Maybe I should just stop. But I'm not done with this. I have to pick up where I left off because it's already been like an hour and a half. Why is it not working? I've got another ASM file. Why is this one working? Loader ASM. I created the bootloader. I'm not sure why this one doesn't work. I'm gonna rename it. I'm gonna name it error. And I'm gonna put it over here. And then put this one over, whoops, over here. Loader, FLP, delete. I'm gonna try to do it here. See? What? Okay. What's wrong with my bootloader? It says there's no issues. Now try. Here, comma colon at the end of the line expected after upper end. Which one? This one? I think it's that one. Comma, 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 comma. Comma chameleon. Alright. That was it. It was the... Okay, there's the F button. Okay, okay. Now, running box. Load, box, open, start. I saw a bunch of money symbols and charts and was like, oh no, I'm bad at this. And then I read the charts and thought, am I good at this? That's awesome. Yeah, like, it's a little intimidating because it's a language. So it's just like, it's speaking a different language, but then, like, you get used to it. Just like, hablé español en la escuela por 7 años, pero no entiendo mucho español. Pero, you know, like, I spoke Spanish, and I learned Spanish for, like, 7 years in school, but I still didn't really understand it. But then I go somewhere where all they do is speak Spanish, and they look at me funny if I speak English, or they're like, it's like, this is America! I'm supposed to speak English! But, when you're around just the language where that's what they always do, the more you're around it, the more you use it, then it just, you start thinking that way. And it's the same thing with the computer programming language. It's like, the more you use it, then you start thinking that way. Then you start thinking that way in life. Then you're like, oh, that's like when I write this code, like, that's what that is. Like, if I was to write what I'm doing right now and making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, like, I can think about that in code, right? Yo hablo español. Awesome. Yo también. ¿Cómo estás? Ah, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Okay, this is really crap because it's like printing the letter S, which is pretty cool. But that's not what I wanted. It's a whole string of like stuff and characters. It's like way more than one letter, and I just don't understand why it's only printing the number or the letter S when I did not even write that. I did not write that at all, and I don't understand. Like, where did I put the letter S that it would do that? I don't know. Like, the more you use the programming language, the more you understand it. And the tutorials are good because it's just like, and you just repetition. You just keep doing it until, yeah, then you start thinking that way. Just like in Spanish, you're around a bunch of Spanish people, then you stop thinking in English so much. You start actually thinking in Spanish. It's like very strange how that works, but it's the same with any language, even computer language. So that's why I'm like, if I just keep working at it every week, like, I'm going to start thinking this way, which is good, because then I can start writing it myself. I'm just, like, looking at this, like, I did not put the letter S somewhere to be printed. No, I didn't. It's just not, that's not like, just, like, hanging out. No, it's not. I don't know. What am I doing wrong here? And return and then test string. This is a test string. Maybe it's because I put capital letters. We're just gonna put this is a test. No, you know what? Just gonna write hi. Okay, save that. Maybe it's just too long of a string. It's exactly the same code. I'm gonna put that back on there. And I even put that where you didn't even have it. Seven C 00 repeat. Okay, and try it again. Delete the blue letter FLP, compile it again. Doesn't find any errors. It made the FLP. Gonna try to run inbox again. Load up box, start it. It's okay. It's booting from floppy, which is great. But it's randomly printing a letter that I did not put there. I'm gonna have to come at this with a different brain. Obviously my brain is toast today. Gosh, it's not functioning right. Did I like move the interrupt? No, the interrupt is there. Yeah, you did do something wrong. And I copied you, so I also did something wrong. Ah, as in it being the beginning. Okay. It wasn't something I did. It wasn't my fault. Alright, I knew it was like, this was supposed to be the beginning. I remember like learning that before somewhere. About, 0x7c00 is like the beginning. Okay, let's try this again. Alright, saved that. And now I'm going to try to compile it again. Got the FLP. Box. Load. Box. Open. Start. T. There's a lot more to that string than just one letter. I'm just saying. A lot more than that. Okay. Alright, I've got to annotate that. Or else I'm going to be confused. Be like, what are you talking about? At the beginning. In the box emulator. There are a lot more characters than just the letter T. I'm going to print that though because, or like copy this so that I know what it looks like before adding what do you call it? The next part, the next function. Before adding the next function, so I know what I'm saying. Actually, I'm going to put print the string. So then all of this will make sense. Oh, I I should show the box. Did I already delete it? I don't know. Nope, still there. Okay. And show what the box does, because gotta start on the next part. I do not know how to write this. How to write what? No, I need the box one. What are you... Okay. Oh, we're about to make a loop. Those are fun. Oh, how long has it been? An hour and a half? I don't know if I have any more brain power. I'll have to start from here. And annotate that too. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to have to start at this part. This is where the loop, the dot loop, or the, what is it called? Make sure the entire string prints instead of just the first letter, or character, I mean. Create a function. I don't know how to write this. How to write this code. So it's so the originating point is 0x7c00, and then just basically moving various. Man, maybe it was easier just to do each individual letter. Because now we're doing like multiple. But thing is, it wasn't that big of a string, but it was a lot of lines that it took up. And if these functions can be put in here, even though it seems like it's taking longer, the string could be longer that it could print, and it would take up less space than doing each individual letter. So in the long term, it's better to just do the functions. It's just better. I'll learn it. I don't think I can go on. I'm getting too sleepy and woozy and making easy mistakes. Okay. I will start here next week. All these command prompts popped up. Oh my gosh. I thought it was the same one, but it's like different ones each time. Okay, well, this bootloader is saved. And I updated my progress. Doesn't matter. So at least I know that that works. And then I documented it here. I'm getting sleepy. Okay. So far it works. Okay. I'm gonna have to call it a night. I don't want to look at numbers anymore. When I start making mistakes that I shouldn't make, because if I had an alert mind I would not make those mistakes, that's when I know I'm done. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'll be thinking about this probably a lot more, thinking about just life in the x86 realm of consciousness. Most likely. It's kind of weird. It's gonna make me a better programmer. A better creator of worlds. Good night. Good night, Callie B. Good night, BB, if you're still there. BB's probably asleep. Buenos noches. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful week, and tune in tomorrow for Super Buddies if you'd like. Que la paz esté contigo. May peace be with you.